Well, what do we have here? Dude, the first official patch of Sparking Zero. Is the beta finally over? Do we actually have a real game on our hands? I'm joking, I wouldn't go that far, but like, I am excited for this, and I'm excited to read it. I've already seen a couple things, and I'm like, okay, this sounds good. It actually sounds like good changes. See, all you need to do was let them cook, guys. Come on, have some patience. Alright, anyway, so this patch comes out tomorrow, December 12th, when I'm recording this, so it's pretty good. Anyway, let's get right into it. All stages are now available in offline battles. This is pretty big. I'm very surprised that they even touched this, like, you know, couch co-op or whatever. I didn't think they cared, to be honest, but I'm glad they do, because, you know, one day, Sparking Zero will shut down its online service, and then you can only play with the homies, I suppose. So, honestly, huge change, huge W for the game, not gonna lie. Functional adjustments, what does this mean? A function allowing you to change a character's display method has been added. Oh, I think this is, like, I'll put an image of it on screen. I think it got leaked, like, the new character select. We don't really know if it's, like, 100%, but like, yes, it's coming. It does look better than what we have right now, so that's good. The team MySets function has been added for team members, so I think this is like a preset team. Like, if you make a team and probably like favorite it, I guess it probably becomes a brand new, you know, favorited team or whatever. I think that makes sense. To be honest, it makes a lot of sense. That's good too. I'm a DP battle enjoyer. I don't really fuck with single battles, so yeah, that's kind of huge. Ranked match player, you can now skip. Oh my god, thank god. I don't know how this wasn't in day one, but like having to see fucking Goku be like, you seem pretty strong, or like MUI Goku spouting nonsense. Like, literally, that man does not make any sense in this game. Like, he's just like, we're gonna have a good fight, or what, I don't know. MUI Goku is a weird guy in this game, not gonna lie, but I'm so glad that this is in the game now. It saves about, like, what? It's got to be, like, good 20 seconds, 20, 30 seconds, you know? Like, the interactions aren't that good, you know? After a couple of times, they're not all that, you know? Play a match. You can now set your team to hidden or reveal to your opponent when editing your team. Alright, I mean, that's cool, I guess, but I don't know. I think you'd always want it to keep it hidden? But I guess if you want to put your balls on the table, you know, slam it or something, you can. You'd be like, this is my team, this is what you're going up against. So I guess if they want to forfeit immediately, hopefully there's something about rage quitting in here, which does something. Custom battle mode text can now be sorted alphabetically. Okay, I heard this was like a big problem, that you have to scroll through everything, like a singular voice line or battle in these things. So that's good. I don't even use this mode at all. I haven't played it once, so yeah, I guess people who do, happy days. Options, you can now set the battle camera distance to be closer. That's nice. I don't really have a problem with the camera, not gonna lie, I think it's fine. Alright, this is the juicy stuff, okay? Battle system adjustments. High speed Dragon Dash, new action. Oh, they're adding actually something new. A new quick movement action, high speed Dragon Dash, where you can quickly move towards your opponent, has been added. Okay. Doesn't this already exist, but you just go behind them? Form 2, or maybe it just doesn't go behind them. That's the difference. I don't know. Sounds interesting, but yeah, I'm not really seeing the value in this right off the bat. But you know, it's a new mechanic. We'll take it. Smash attacks. You will no longer be stunned when being hit by a rush key blast when charging a smash attack. Okay. So it has more armor now. When charging a smash attack during a rush attack, charge timer reduction based on hit count has been increased. Okay. Alright, I don't know what that means, to be honest. So, when charging a smash attack during a rush attack, change time. So, I think if you do a rush attack, and like, you want to do a smash attack, it takes longer now, so they have more time to react, I guess. Interesting. Rush key blast, the time being able to find the next key at once. Different for each. Okay, so this is the Z Broly, like, key blast nerf right here. So it says it's different for each character. So they've definitely just gone to Z Broly and be like, yeah, let's gut those key blasts, buddy. Let's put them to rest. Probably Kefla too. Kefla was like another big problem, I guess. But yes, wow, good. Honestly, good. You can now move while deflecting key blasters. Okay, that's good. That's also good. Another nerf to the fucking thing, because all you could do is like hold guard, and then you would a sitting duck, because all you had to do was take it like a champ, and that's what you could do, especially against characters like Z Broly. where you can just vanish it. So yeah, if you're a Z Broly fan, this is your last day to abuse the cheese, get what you can in, you know what it is. It is what it is. I think it was, yeah, it's a pretty terrible mechanic. It didn't feel fun to fight against. It felt fun to use, for sure. Very fun to use. But, yeah, if you're on the opposite end of that, shit does not feel good, bro, not gonna lie. Steps. You will now no longer be able to be hit by certain attacks immediately after performing a step. Okay. Rush, Ki, Blast, and special attacks can now be evaded. Okay, so it's just a buff to steps. I'm pretty sure this is like the, isn't this like where you get up close and you press A or something? You do a little flip. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm really showing my game knowledge right now, I'm not gonna lie. Z-Burst Dash. The amount of continue when activated has been increased. Really? Okay, well maybe this new high-speed Dragon Dash won't cost as much Ki as Z-Burst Dash, I guess? Interesting. Burst Smash. Ki will no longer be confused when activating it due to the distance traveled. And it will instead consume an amount based on the distance traveled. Okay. Sure, it's a buff for Burst Smash for sure. Because, yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, honestly, I don't really see much use for this because you can just do a melee super and then it just kind of fucks them. So, yeah, I guess depending on your reaction times, I guess. Blast. Damage has been increased when using a boost. Okay. Okay. Z-Search. Z-Search will no longer lose track of your opponent. Oh my god, okay, there's fucking tracking. The lock-on system in this game. Please tell me you fixed it. Z-Search will no longer lose track of your opponent when characters are swapped. Okay, that's good. That's very good. You will now quickly regain sight of your opponent when they enter the line. This, I think they should just remove this mechanic. You should always be locked on. There should never be no, like, finding someone. It sounds fun on paper, but in game it's just not fun at all. You know? Having to actually track someone down, like, especially, oh my god, when you can't find them. It just feels horrible. So, yeah, maybe just remove this instead of trying to fix it. Just make it sure that you're always locked on. I feel like that makes a lot more sense. You know, it is what it is. Ooh, Z counter. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure if I agree with this already, but the input window has been shortened. Okay, Z counter will become more difficult to perform if performed consecutively. Okay, that's a good change. I agree with that. E consumed has been increased. Okay, alright, so maybe Z countering will probably be on the same level as vanishing, maybe? Because if you knew Z counters and you could only vanish against the opponent who like knew Z counters, you would like cooked every time. Basically, not really much you could do, not much way around it. Skill count increased speed has been reduced. Okay, thank god, because that was ridiculous. Right? Well, I think even with vanish, I hope that like they talk about vanish here. Hope they change that, make it so it can't be like infinite vanish wars. But yeah, I don't know about the window needing to be shortened. I agree with all of this. I like this, but I don't know. I understand Z counters are supposed to be like a skill based thing, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, hopefully you can still just mash it, or I'm cooked, dude, or I'm absolutely cooked. A revenge counter, skill consumed when using precision are reduced to 2 to 1. Okay. You can't consume when using precision against a revenge counter. Okay, so if they revenge counter and then you perception, you actually come out winning on that. Because right now, if you Z counter, if you revenge counter, if you perceptioned a revenge counter, you'd also use 2 skill bars. This is a good change. A good change. If it were me, bro, I would have just made it 0. Like make it cost nothing, because not only do you get the source, like the little thing where he's like, oh, Goku Black just says like, oh, you're so fucking immature, dude, and then you just get smacked. That would be demoralizing as shit. Yeah, good change. Rush attack during sparking mode. Gradual damage reduction of consecutive hit has been reduced. Okay, so this is, yeah, where you can just basically spam the combo, like the basic combo, and then you just go, you keep going. That makes sense, because some people, yeah, for the like people who didn't know how to get out of that, I'm sure that pissed you off. But again, I don't know, just Z counter, me when Z counter. Combos. The final attack of area combos area such will no longer be interrupted by guarding. Okay, so it's gonna be easier to combo with aerial combos, I guess. Good, which is basically the entire game. Aerial combos. I don't know, maybe. And aerial slash combos. I see. Okay. So I think this just means it's going to be easier to do more true combos, I guess. It's fine. I'm happy with that. Sure. Character switch. Health recovery at Cinematic has been reduced. Yeah, it had to be done because as we all know, you know, giant characters. Oh my god, which I'm looking up next. Oh my god, they're up next. No, they're not my beloved giants. Yeah, I agree with this because yeah, the stall meta is just not fun. I'm all here for matches going for timer because you're throwing hands, but just playing back and doing the stupid Android 19 like going up and down shit and getting your HP back and switching out and then getting your HP back again. Yeah, not fun. Not fun. I agree. Good job, Spike. Spike really coming in clutch. Z burst dash giant characters. No. Now guardable? Why? Why? No, okay, listen. I'm a giant enjoyer. I think the strat, it's a bit toxic. I don't think it was the strongest thing in the world though. Not gonna lie, but I think it did need to be removed. No, I think it did, especially when in sparking mode. Oof, my goodness, like that damage, like that chip damage, like racked up pretty quick. But yes, my poor beloved giants, nerfed, the first nerf, you know, I'm sure there's going to be more in here somewhere, but yes, I don't think this guts giants. I think if you're thinking that like this was the only thing that made giants good, you're crazy. But yeah, I think this was needed. I think this is a fair change. It's a fair change. Skill adjustments, skills that cause instant sparking mode, skill count contributes great. Okay, that's good. That's good. I would have preferred if it was like if you use sparking mode, you go like you get key sickness after the effects. So it could be more like of a last ditch effort like type skill, and you wouldn't be spamming it. Because I still think, I don't know, I still think you could probably get off sparking mode like quite easily if this is the only change. Sure though. Sure, I don't know about this. I would have loved another one which said like after the effects of sparking mode you gain key sickness and you're not allowed to do anything. That would make a lot more sense, and maybe like a more like, you know, high risk high reward skill, which it should be because the sparking mode is very broken. Skills that increase stats in general, skill count consumed has been decreased. Okay, that's good. So like things like Roshi's, like Roshi's buff will cost less. I think it will only cost 1 now, which, you know, I'll take it, dude, because it's not really toxic buffing yourself. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, after image strike. Effect duration has been reduced to 10 seconds, really? That's only 5 less. And will be removed if your opponent uses perception. Okay. I still think it's gonna be very good. But if they use perception. So if they perception you want, but then the thing is you can just key blast, I guess. What's stopping you from key blasting them? Can you perception key blast? I don't think you can, right? You need to either block them. Yeah. Interesting change. I don't know. I think they just should have like ditched this and made this like maybe 5-6 seconds. Because I don't think that's that toxic, especially how much it costs. You know, it's like free skill counts, right? So yes, we'll see how this goes, like perception while you're under the effect, because I'm just thinking, could you not just key blast them and then they can't really, like, yeah, you guys know what I'm saying here, right? We'll see, but yeah, thank God it's not 15 seconds anymore. That was ridiculous. When I saw that line of text, I was like, what were they thinking, dude? What were they thinking? Anyway, false courage, skill count. Yeah, this was much needed. Basically, if you don't know what this is the don't bother, it is futile with Android 19, right? Yeah, Android 19. I don't know. The big clown, fat one, the fat clown one. Skill count consumed has been 1 to 2. So basically, you can't just spam it anymore, and you can't just like spam grabs like frame 1. I think you actually could. You still can, but like obviously it's going to be harder to pull off. Good change, I think. Yeah, because I think they underestimated the armor and the grabs. Me, when you give like armor, an armored grab to a character that can regen off grabs, like yeah. Well, like, you know, you're just setting yourself up for that shit, not gonna lie. Technique. Oh my god, the Super Saiyan 4? The Super Saiyan 4 passive, bro. Skill count increase from 3 to 2, and the stat is increased. So okay, so this was a big meme, right? All I need is 5 seconds, and you get decent buffs. They're not even that good, but you generally only got the buffs for 5 seconds. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. I think they were trying to be like, oh, it's canon and cool. No, I don't think so. It costs, yeah, 3 skill counts. It's 2 now, which is, no, it's fine. But I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 4 Goku has IT. I think you're still probably gonna want to use that over this, unless it's been increased to like maybe 15 seconds. I don't think you're gonna be wanting to use it, you know. Stardust Barrier. This is the Gogeta one. You can now activate it while receiving melee attacks from the front. Okay, I didn't know that you couldn't do that. I haven't really fucked with most of the fusions in this game. You know, I played Vegito, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I haven't really touched Super Gogeta or Z Gogeta. Man, I really am a little rat when it comes to this game, but it is what it is. Alright, blast adjustments. Long range blast and ultimate blast speed has been reduced. Okay, so it's going to be easier to vanish stuff. That's cool. Super Vegito, final Kamehameha. Ki consumed and damage has been increased. What? Why the fuck are they buffing Vegito? Super Vegito. What the fuck? Ki consumed and damage has been... Okay, so it's going to cost more, but it also does more damage. Okay, so it's not really a buff. It's kind of like a you know, it's fine. Goku Mini, Quick Crush, never used them. Trajectory can now be changed while rushing. Wow, excellent. Present Bomb, increase end lag after activation. Yeah, you could just kind of spam this. I don't know, it was kind of fun though, because you're not gonna fucking 1v4 clutch with Mr. Satan ever. There's no scenario where you do that. But yeah, sure. I don't know. Unnecessary in my opinion. Leave Mr. Satan alone. He's like kind of the perfect 1 DP cat. Oh my god, we're nearly at the end, bro. Okay. Ooh, character adjustments. Android 19 and Dr. Gero. Health key absorb on successful throw has been adjusted. Makes sense, I guess. I don't even think getting their health back was that crazy anyway, but it stops them from stalling out the game, so that's good. Dragon Dash Cricketer now consumes key. I can't believe they let this shit into the final product. I cannot believe it, dude. They just don't take key when they do that. Like, what were they thinking, bro? What were they thinking? But yeah, I think they had to do this because they literally during the tournament they got clowned on constantly. So yeah, it had to be done, bro. It had to be done. Cell second floor, but you can now escape the throw. I didn't know you couldn't. Cooler, amount of health restored upon transforming has been increased. Okay. I really want to play Cooler. He's very cool in this game. But, there you go. Cooler buff. Absolutely. No. Giant characters. No. Increase the time it takes to charge a smash attack and reduced its power. That's pretty bad. Oh no. That's the kind of the other thing that giant characters had to make them good. I think maybe they've gone a bit OD on the giants. I don't know. Listen, this I agree. This not so much. Giants aren't that good, guys. Oh, and then another nerf. Okay, Great Ape, Vegeta, and Dr. Wheeler Max health has been reduced. I get why it's only these two, because they are the lowest DP giant characters. Yeah, I think that's fair. As long like they both had like 4 or 5 bars of health, I think that's ridiculous, especially for 4 DP characters. We'll see what it is. I think if it's 3, that's a bit too much. I think 4, right? Maybe 3.5. 3.5, I think is fair. But still, this is. We'll see. I mean, we can't see it in game yet, but if this is OD, I'm not gonna be too happy. Because, yeah, it's like if they have like I think it's a Super Saiyan 3 character or above, they just straight up like break through the giant armor anyway. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with the fact that it takes longer, but to reduce its power though, kind of like, nah, it's a bit much. I think in sparking mode, it did way too much damage. That I can agree with. But in base, I think it was fine. Like, these are giant characters. They were slow anyway. Like, oh my god, I can't imagine how slow they're going to be now. I don't know. Giants aren't that strong anyway, in my opinion. So, we may be cooked. We may be cooked. The giant meta may be over. Well, when it comes to new players, if you were decent at the game, you knew how to deal with giants. You know, literally, Master Roshi is just you spam unblockable and then get between their legs and it's just over basically. We'll see. I think they'll go back on this. One day I think they'll go back on this. Because they'll probably see, like, giants are going to be, like, not picked at all. Maybe. Again, the patch comes out tomorrow, so we'll test it all out tomorrow. And I'm excited. I'm very excited. These are all very good changes. Again, I'm a bit mixed on the giant changes. Agree with this. I agree with this. But this, I don't know. I think it's a bit much. I think it's a little bit too much. This is fine. I think it's a bit... no, it's fine. No, I agree with it because, yeah, they're such a low DP cost. Plus, it lent their health bars lent into the stall meta, so I'm happy with that. So we may actually see a Sparking Zero where you can throw hands, but we didn't see anything on Vanish. I really hope one day that they include like a Vanish War thing where after like 4 vanishes you do a mini game and then it puts it to the end, puts it at the end. Because Vanish Wars still will probably be prominent in this game, and I'm not really looking forward to that. But yes, let me know what you think of these patch notes. I think they're all very good. I came in with low expectations, but I think they've done a really, really good job, actually, in the time they've had. And, the Sparking Zero beta is over. The real game releases tomorrow, guys. Are you all excited? Oh, I am very excited. We'll be hopping in ranked for sure, dude. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm excited, dude. Sparking Zero is back.